Here we go. We're live. Tuesday night trash talk. We got Jimmy, Raging Capricorn, Matt, Fairy Goddess, Morgie, and Lord Ichthixa. What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hello.
G'day.
My guy, we chilling.
My guys.
Good evening to everybody and the people in the chat. Don't forget the people in the chat.
Now, tonight's the night. We got some some videos to go through and trash on some of these frauditors. Any comments from anybody in the panel before we get started?
No, go ahead.
Nope. All right, first up we have Pink. Not the right one.
Like my new name, Jimmy?
Love it.
Should I touch furry? Suggested by Jimmy.
Only if you want a communicable disease.
I don't think anybody's ever touched that thing in a while.
Bitch.
What the fuck kind of intro was
for
that?
a potato.
Going
And I
straight into the
exercise
tits,
my
man.
rights to protect them.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's episode. Should I touch furry?
Oh my god.
In my most recent episodes, you may have noticed that people have struggled with this puzzling question. So hopefully, through this game, I can clarify whether or not you should touch furry.
Yo, real quick, pause this shit. Hold up. Pause this shit, bro. Just gotta say something. Bro, this shit looks like some fucking Sesame Street frauditor edition. Fucking shit, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are using this video for educational purposes only.
Alright, go ahead. Sorry.
The answer to these questions will be provided for you at the end. So now, on to the questions. Question number 1. You see furry, point at a camera in your general direction. Do you A, ask furry stupid questions?
Don't put that in my face. I told you already.
B, grab furry. C, slap furry.
Hey, don't touch my camera.
D, push furry to the ground. E, steal furry's camera. F, hit furry with a baton.
Go ahead.
G, pepper spray furry.
Buddy.
That's it. You gotta go.
Oh,
H, shoot furry.
Get away.
Or I, leave furry alone. Question number 2. You approach furry, asking her some questions, yet she remains silent. Do you A, ask furry stupid questions?
Don't put that in my face. I told you already.
B, grab furry?
She's putting her hands on me.
C, slap furry?
Hey, don't touch.
D, push furry to the ground?
all of the above.
E, steal furry's camera? F, hit furry with a baton?
He's following me. Go ahead.
G, pepper spray furry?
Gotta go.
Oh,
H, shoot furry?
Get away.
Or I, leave furry alone? Question number 3. You approach furry, asking her questions.
It's like the same repeated shit.
It is. I
Ugh.
think furries
She
getting
gives
sick
you
of being attacked.
ridiculous answers.
I wonder who drew that fucking crude ass drawing behind them.
ladies and gentlemen, we pick everything except I.
C, slap furry? T, push. This question is specifically for law enforcement. When you arrive on the scene and you realize that there's a First Amendment audit in progress, do you A, Give furry a wooden shampoo. B. Force furry to ID. Actually, these questions even arise at home with Mrs. Potato.
Damn, yeah.
Furry is delusional.
Absolutely.
Again, I love how, again, we don't know any of the context of the shit that she's showing. I guarantee you she provoked every single one of those incidents.
100%.
I just realized I was talking for 5 minutes and my mic was turned off.
My guy, what are you doing?
I was just saying I can't even take sitting through this video. I mean, what's the point? Well, why did this person make this video?
Hang on. I think it's like hang on, Sasha. I think it's in the next 4 days. I think, right?
Yes.
The account goes back up. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
I think
originally thought it was going to be tonight, but it's looking like it's going to definitely be by Sunday.
That's a long time.
Yeah, I guess it was 10 to 14 business days, and the strike was not this past Friday, but the Friday before, I believe. So I think today was actually the 10th day, so definitely by Sunday we should be back on YouTube.
Oh, good.
So that was pretty much just a waste of time even watching that. I mean, did anybody find any redeeming qualities in this video, or any reason why somebody would do that?
No.
Oh, well, there is one redeeming quality. She gives us plenty of options of what to do to her.
Yeah, right. It's like an instructional video on what to do to furry, right?
Yeah.
Giving us all ideas.
Yeah, we'll rename it for her.
Well, I can give you my opinion on why he put that video out. She has many followers. I'm talking in the thousands, and she is their hero. So when she puts a video out like that, she gets 1 million freaking views and everything, and she has people just clamoring around her, thinking she's the greatest thing to come down the pike. But I've been watching the comments in the chat, and she absolutely positively provokes.
Oh, 100%. Especially now, these days. I mean, maybe a couple years ago, she maybe was closer to being an activist than an auditor, but now it's just about standing out in front of people's houses and trying to get them to attack.
Well, my question to that, you say the word auditor, and my question to that is, why does a church or a synagogue need to be audited?
Yeah,
They
exactly.
don't. It's just her. She's just got a bee in her bonnet because she got basically done at one of them after, causing alarm there. And she's gone after them ever since. And basically what she's doing is recruiting right-wing raving lunatics for them. And there's some big raving lunatics in California, I can tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and that's also where she has come away from actual auditing.
Yeah.
Because this is a new thing where she's been going to churches and synagogues and people's businesses instead of what auditing is supposed to be.
Yeah, I 100% agree. A synagogue, a church, a mosque does not need to be audited. But like you said, she had a bad experience at a synagogue, so now she's got this agenda.
It actually just shows how unhinged she actually is. Because the
I
reason
see her attacking at the moment wealthy homes. That's a lawsuit.
Can I just say something real quick? It's not that their sanity is questionable. It's the fact that they're getting the clicks and views, and they're gonna do anything to get more clicks and views, and that's why they continue to do this fucking bullshit.
When you say they, are you talking about furry?
Furry,
I think his sanity is definitely questionable.
Honestly, I mean, probably yes, but for the most part, I would say that it's just mostly for the clicks and views. I mean, look at what all the other fucking frauditors do. They do the same abhorrent bullshit, and they just they're getting clicks and views for it. And
yeah, but if you've actually ever read some of the comments in Furries, she's got some absolutely rabid white supremacists following her. Absolute rabid.
I never actually read their comments.
Oh.
So.
It doesn't make very much sense because, to me, I don't know, because generally white supremacists don't like transgender people, so I don't know how that works, but you know.
Well, let's put it this way: anti-Semitic.
Okay, well, yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay.
The comment I just pinned is the kind of thing he says when he's out in the public too. Just atrocious things.
Real quick, like I'd never really watched all of their videos because I just don't want to fucking piss myself off. So I just don't watch all the shit. Most of the shit I see is either shit you guys send me or shit I see on here. You know.
Sasha, do you want to chime in on Furry Potato?
Hey y'all, it's all y'all's favorite cunt.
Sasha.
Good idea.
One thing, Margaret, McKay had asked he did and where. If you look at a lot of Furry's videos, she does say "suck my dick" a lot to different people when she gets frustrated.
Oh yeah, almost every time she's out now or he's out.
Yeah.
I mean, she does talk about fucking fucking somebody's wife, fucking cock smacking people's kids and shit. Like come on.
Pat didn't.
Why?
And we've showed those videos before too.
All right, like I'm okay with the whole hey, I'm gonna fuck your wife long dick style fucking thing, but but don't bring the fucking kids into it. I'll be like, hey, I fucked your mother with the fucking screwdriver or some shit. I don't care about that. But Jesus, man, the fucking kids.
If
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Furry's trying to be a woman. What dick? I mean, I don't know many females that have penises. I know transsexual, male to female, and I know quite a few of them, but they don't walk around talking about suck my dick and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, actually, wait, Sasha, let me correct you. There's a lot of women out there that be saying "suck my dick." There's a lot of women out there that do that shit.
Okay.
Yo, huh?
As a representative from the LGBTQ community, we don't own Furry Potatoes. He's not in our community. We disowned him.
I've heard that before too. The entire community disowned him.
That's good.
Same.
Yeah.
He's probably better off being part of the MAP community.
And now what he's resorted to is setting up a tripod in front of private homes just to trigger people and try to get money out of them, as we'll see in this video here.
Uh-oh. No.
What happened?
It said it was unavailable.
Unavailable.
I wonder if they saw that I had it queued up and they took it down.
And Mike Bowman, that was actually a quote from a guy named Tyrone. If you ever heard of him, he would go to people. He'd be like, "I'm Tyrone, and I'm here to fuck your wife, long dick style."
Yeah, sure enough, the video's gone. But
damn
what happened was he went, or she, whatever you want to say, went in front of a house in Bel Air and started filming a house for no reason. People came out to see what they were doing. And long story short, they came out with a hose and sprayed them with water. Police were called, and they ended up having to give Furry like $300 cash to go get new equipment.
What? Ugh.
I really wanted to play that and get reactions, but it looks like they might have seen that I had it queued down if they were watching, and they took it down.
I heard Furry took down, made several of her videos private.
Yeah, Furry's taken it down for the simple reason that there may be a pending lawsuit. They might have had to. I don't know why they gave her $300. The cops would not have told her to give her $300.
Yes,
I don't know why they would do that either.
Yeah, that would be a civil issue. That wouldn't be something cops would tell people to do.
Cops wouldn't do that. That's not what they're there for. So
I did in the video, the cop got the money off that guy and then handed it to Furry. I watched that video.
Yeah, but something else would have gone down. You got to remember, Furry
Yeah.
edits these pretty heavily, so
I'm not
something
saying
else
it was
must
the
have gone
right
down.
thing to do. I'm just saying that's what happened.
Yeah, well, maybe they were paying it just to go away, but that sounds like Furry's MO anyway. Just get the fuck away from it.
They said it was to fix one of her cameras got wet,
Well, tough
and
shit.
they gave her $250 to
Tough shit. She can go
You
buy
have to
shit.
remember that's also Furry's version of what actually happened, and it may not be the truth because she does lie.
Well,
Right.
yeah. In front of my house with all his little cameras and stuff. I promise. I'm gonna spray him with more than a water hose. But can you please
Will you film it?
I will film it, and I'm not giving him shit.
This can't be true. What Harry said, the cops gave him the option of paying cash or going to jail. That can't be true. Can it?
No.
But that's what was said in the video. That's what I'm saying.
Cops
sounds like extortion to me.
Cops can't do that. Cops can't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no,
But they did in the video. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Maybe Furry gave the option.
But yeah, Furry would have given the option, not the cops.
Yeah.
It's not up, it's
Yeah,
not,
if you
it's not up
cover
to the
my
cops.
costs, I won't press charges.
Yeah,
exactly.
cops
That's probably
can't
what
do that.
happened.
Yeah, the
happened
cops can't. The cops can't do that. It's a complete and PPA or cash. There you go.
Isn't that still extortion on Furry's part? Like
It's
give me money
extortion,
or I'm
yeah.
have you arrested? Yeah.
Yeah, that might be why that might actually be why the video's been taken down. They might have actually pushed charges on her now that they know who she is.
Good, I hope so.
Furry's narrative in her line of defense all the time is, I never stepped on the property, so what they did to me is assault, and that's how she dances around it. I never stepped on their property, so what they did to me is an assault. Everything.
That's not how that works.
I know. I'm just saying that's her narrative. Everything that happens to Furry, she always comes back with well, that was an assault because I was never on their property.
Let me ask you this: from a legal standpoint, is she still well within her rights to set up a tripod on the sidewalk in front of somebody's house and just stand there and film all day long if they want?
Well, I don't believe so, but that's her narrative. That's her line of defense.
Right.
I can't
Actually, the
think
video
of
was a
any.
live stream. It was a live stream she did, and what she had done was she threatened to PPA or give her $250, and the cops were the mediators for it. The guys at the house actually gave the cops the $250, and then they gave $250 to Free Potato.
No, you know what gets on my nerves about Furry, and I'm just going to keep it real here. The initial confrontation, she's a dude. But as soon as it goes south, they transgender people. They assaulted me because I'm transgender. No, you're trying to use that as like you're trying. First of all, let me just shut up before I get a whole hate crime on me.
Well, that's what it is.
Well,
he's a man. He's a man when he wants to insult people, and then when it comes time for PPA, he tries to get the hate crime enhancement every time.
Exactly.
Well, if you remember, if you go back a year or so, she had gotten arrested one time, handcuffed and arrested, and they were putting her in the back seat of the cruiser. And her claim on that one was that they lifted up her shirt and showed her breasts.
Is that the sexual assault she refers to all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the lawsuit she has pending against the city where they actually pushed her out of City Hall. And
Damn, Fixie, you missed it.
What?
You missed her breast.
I don't fucking see that shit. Fuck that. You know that them shits probably look like Mr. Garrison's fucking tits from fucking South Park. Remember when they fucking showed their tits?
Oh my gosh.
I think
nasty fucking looking shit.
I think the other problem here is too, because all of these are civil cases. So she's going for an amount that she knows people aren't going to want to pursue.
Let it get over, right?
She keeps claiming $15 million and $1 million from California.
She's never going to get that.
No.
There's no way she's going to get it.
Real quick, I wonder what's worse, Josh's tits or her tits? Fucking, I'm pretty sure. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll get like spoiled milk coming out of Josh's tits and
What
fucking.
do you mean by worse though?
Yeah, fucking.
Wait.
Listen, fucking cottage cheese coming out of that other bitch's fucking tits.
Didn't we decide that the next time that we do this, every time someone talks about tits or mentions them, we're gonna do a shot every time it was discussed?
I can't do that shit on a Tuesday night, my guy. Like, fuck that shit. I gotta go to work in the morning, yo.
It'll also be the shortest StreamYards in history.
Speaking of Josh, he apparently got a ticket.
Matt, from a city
So I
ordinance,
figure
is
we-
a tripod in front of someone's house, okay?
What's that?
I said for Matt, setting up a tripod in front of somebody's house, is that okay?
Oh, that's a tough question because you start getting into, and I'm trying to look it up right now. So we actually charged somebody with this the other day. With unlawful surveillance. I don't remember what the exact elements of the statute you have to meet, but you get into all kinds of privacy issues. So like a great example though is, on one hand, I think you could argue that you could set up a tripod on a sidewalk and film into somebody's house because, like, for example, if somebody is naked in their house and they come to the window naked and somebody sees them from the outside, that's still considered public indecency, even though they're in their house. But it's because they can be seen by the public. So I don't know. I've got to look into that a little bit because it seems like you're kind of teetering on the edge between privacy issues and all kinds of things.
I was wondering if it could be seen as like stalking.
Well, it's targeted harassment, and that's what I was saying earlier. Unfortunately, it comes under civil. So this is what she's doing: is she knows she's basically got a case, but if they want to pursue it, it's going to cost. She'll take it to court, and then it's going to cost them a lot more than $250. So it's an extortion racket. That's basically what she's doing.
Yeah.
Right, and I also think it this is just my opinion, but it also depends on how much the person in the house is willing to tolerate. I mean, I'll speak for myself. If somebody set up a tripod in front of my house and was filming my house from a sidewalk, even though they're on public property, I'm the type of person I would not tolerate that. So there would be a problem, whether it's legal or not.
Well, and that's what she's craving.
Right.
I mean, the one thing they've taught me is if that ever happened, God forbid, in front of my house, I would just turn up the radio full blast and then strike them with a copyright infringement.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
Notice she doesn't target poor areas.
Oh, fuck no.
They're all pretty affluent homes where she's aiming.
Yeah, this last one she did was in Bel Air.
And they're usually Jewish as well, if you notice.
Yeah.
Didn't she start the whole Jewish thing right after that Jewish school shooting?
Well, no, because she started doing the synagogues before that. Then she got shot, and it even intensified more.
Yeah, I think she was. She got the pepper spray at a synagogue, or was that a mosque?
That was a mosque.
Okay, yeah, I remember that video. I remember watching that, and I don't know, that could have went both ways. That security guard could have just walked away and said this person's a Looney Tune and just forgot about it, but she kept pressing the issue and forced his hand into coming out and saying something. But it's kind of a slippery slope. I mean, he could have just walked back inside and said, if I ignore this person, maybe they'll walk away.
Right.
The thing that annoys me about Furry is that if you watch any of her videos, she runs her mouth like a trucker. She can dole it out left, right, and center. But
It's
I
only
saw
gotten
one
worse.
video where an old priest called her a Karen. And she went ballistic about it. I'm not no white bitch. I'm not a fucking Karen. She went off her tits. So she can dish it out, but she doesn't like copping it.
No. Just to answer this comment, I should have said something at the top. Kate is she has some stuff going on, so she couldn't make it tonight.
Who the fuck is Kate?
Yeah, she'll be back Sunday night for sure. So
Who the hell is Kate?
Bruh, this is the Fixer Report, all right?
The Fixer Report.
Oh, my guy.
My guy.
Speaking of pizza, let's move on to Josh Abrams so he can get all of his Josh Abrams insults out of the system.
So he can get his
tit comments.
In within the taillights for emergency reasons. There's
Apparently, he got a traffic ticket. He was on the side of the road pretending he had a problem with his car, but he was just trying to bug the shit out of the cops as usual.
no signs that says stopping or standing. I'm not going to step out of the vehicle at this point because you have no reason to believe.
What's the emergency for?
To take an emergency phone call from my parents.
Hey, Pat, can you pause?
So that's why you saw me step no further than 10 feet behind the vehicle.
So, fun fact, police officer is ruled by the Supreme Court. Police officer does not have to have a reason to make you step out of the vehicle and give you lawful order. If you refuse to do that, then it'll go further. You can be arrested for obstruction.
That's good to know. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Like,
So all these,
sorry.
all these sovereign citizens, all these people, they're like, you can't make me get out of my car. Oh, yes, they can. So,
dude, this guy with his fucking butch
Which is under your
voice.
state emergency guidelines. Which is why you never saw me step further back than that. Now, what you did is you crossed an emergency issue to come across to me while I'm standing in an area to qualify me for no stopping or standing.
Yes, you are detained right now. Then
Okay,
yes,
so
I will come across.
state your probable cause. What crime do you suspect me of committing? What you did is you stepped into a big pile of shit.
Wow,
What crime do you suspect me of committing? And if you don't suspect me of committing a crime, you can end the illegal detainment and we're going to be on our way. Or else, your qualified immunity is going to have nothing to do with the fact that what's about to come next.
Oh my god, dude.
So
I
where do you
really
want to
wanna
take this next,
smack
sir?
the shit out of him. Bro.
Somebody-
Okay, I just gotta say this real quick. Real quick, hold up. Sorry, man.
No,
Real
no.
quick, dude. His fucking voice, right, makes me want to fucking punch him in the mouth, bro. So he could fucking swallow his fucking teeth and he could look like fucking Brian afterwards.
You are not alone.
Rio
Oh
now?
my god. Huh?
Is he pulling a Glitz to Rio now? Like,
That's what I was gonna say.
Always been like this, dude.
please tell me the cops gonna tow the car and leave him walking down the road, please.
That's not even his car.
So, hey, so quickly.
Wait a minute. I think he was driving too, wasn't he? And he's not supposed to be.
He's in the passenger side. Yeah.
Well, he's saying he's in the passenger seat, though he may not have been. We've seen him driving already. So,
Well,
So,
earlier he said he was out checking for a flat tire.
His tits were driving
Yeah.
for him.
well, his begging video says he was out
So what'd you
checking
say?
for-
Oh, sorry. So no, let Morgie go first. She was saying something more important than me.
He was lactating and had to pull over.
Yeah, no, he says in his begging video that he had a flat tire, and this one he says he was taking a phone call. They saw the prank, so they pulled over just to annoy the fuck out of the cops. So they've actually taken the cops away from the prank to come and see what's going on with them, and then they pulled their sovereign citizen bullshit. So he's lied about what he's doing there. He's lied about he didn't see the stuff, the can't park on the side of the road thing. He's lied about his reason there. Bronson's out there actually filming the fucking crash, and and he's giving the cop bullshit. I mean, and then he goes and lies to his subs. He gives them a different story altogether. So you put this with his video, and none of it makes sense.
Well,
It's all a bunch of lies.
This poor cop's thinking,
And
how
I
can
said that his
get away with it?
Listen, I said that his tits were driving for him. That's what I said earlier.
Hey, quickly, somebody in the chat put it, and I'd forgotten the Supreme Court case I was referring to is Pennsylvania v. Mims, just for y'all's reference.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Tanner.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Because you can't be out here just walking up and down.
I'm within the 10 feet emergency line. There's no stopping or standing. Right
There's no such thing as the 10 feet line, right?
I don't know.
I don't know what he's talking about.
here. You're live, by the way.
That's fine. So are you.
Okay, so I'm within 10 feet,
Okay.
which is the qualified point.
Stopping,
Okay,
standing,
where is
walking,
the sign?
all up and down the intersection.
Can you show me
Right.
within my reasonable
Right.
sight line
No, give me
that
your
I can
license
see?
registration.
You have no. For what?
Absolutely, I do.
Where's the no stopping or standing?
I need your
I
license.
stopped for an emergency call. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
I need your ID.
What infraction did I commit?
Because you're walking on the interstate.
Because I stood on an emergency breakdown lane. It would.
Here's a question for Matt. Does a passenger in a vehicle have to present an ID when requested?
As far as I know, and I would say I know in my state, even though our state's a stop and ID state, they do not, unless the passenger is also suspected of criminal activity. But if the passenger is not, so if you're just, let's say you pull the driver over for being on their cell phone or something like that, if there's a passenger, you can ask for their ID all day long, but they don't have to give it to you. So
Yeah, but bottom line to this one was that Josh got out and walked towards the roadway. So they pulled over. So it's not they haven't been pulled over.
yeah,
But because Josh got out of the car, he can now be legally legally asked what the fuck's he's doing. Yeah. So
he committed an infraction.
He's made himself a person of interest. Let's put it that way.
What was his infraction was being out on the road, right?
Yeah. So in a lot of states, you can't be out on a highway or it's usually like an interstate. It's illegal to be walking on an interstate. So
right, all states are different, but me being from Massachusetts originally, I remember as you were entering an interstate, like Route 3, Route 495, Route 93, there were signs on the on-ramp saying no pedestrians, no bicycles. So that right there is, if he's in a state that has that law, that right there, he's committed an infraction.
Yeah, this is a good point right here. Why would a passenger in a vehicle need the driver to pull over for an emergency phone call?
That's fucking stupid, dude. He's trying. No. You know what it is? I got a perfectly good explanation for this one. He needs that McDonald's Wi-Fi, my guy. He doesn't have no fucking service because he's fucking broke.
What does he do with all of his live streams then? Does he piggyback on somebody?
Maybe he's probably using like the tethering. You know what I mean? He's tethering off of somebody else's phone. He's probably not getting good reception when you're moving down the highway. Let me actually say that I'm gonna vouch for him on this bullshit. When you're moving down the highway using like let's say you're tethering or something like that, your signal kind of like starts to act up a little bit. Like I don't know if it happens with every service, but I know that it happened with mine a couple times. So when I tether like that, it causes problems. So you probably wanted the guy.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Oh no, he probably just wanted a dude to pull over so he can get better reception. But he's still a broke bitch anyway, so fuck him.
How come he's broke when he makes $140,000 a year?
Exactly. Sorry.
Well, no one has accused him of being a very smart person.
What I will say about Josh is I do think he's an intelligent dude. I think if he put his efforts elsewhere, he could have really done well in something else. I think he's a smart guy. I think he's a funny guy. I might get some shit for that, but
Pat, the way he talks, why isn't he an auctioneer? He's got fuck. He can make millions.
I'll be honest with you. Like, I can understand that when you're a felon, like when you have that on your record and shit, like it's hard for you to get a job. It's hard for you to progress. But shit, dude, like. At least try to do something, dude. You know what I mean? Stop doing this fraud shit. Eventually, everybody's gonna fucking hate you everywhere you go. They're gonna know who the fuck you are. They're gonna all hate you. And
to
then
Pat's point, though, Pat mentioned about him being smart. I used to think that also, but he just regurgitates the same shit over and over. It's nothing new. So
Josh is the kind of guy who's going to get himself killed in jail because of his mouth.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look what he did with Billy Tibbetts. He got fucked up. And he's like, oh, yeah, I got the better of Billy Tibbetts. No, you didn't, bro. You got fucked up, my guy. He fucking... Next thing you know, next time you're in jail, bro, you're going to be sharing a cell with fucking Tibbetts, and he's going to put his dick in your ass. It's going to happen. He's going to fucking...
Get out?
Wait, what?
I just wonder if he eventually gets out of the car or what happens here.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I love it when they refuse the supervisor.
I can't stand the sound of Brian's voice.
Oh my god, I can hear his fucking gums flapping.
Guys, so we stopped. There's no emergency markings or anything. We stopped. I jumped out of the car. I thought it was a safe place to make a phone call. Now, keep in mind, there's all these police cars all the way back. So I thought it was a safe place to make a phone call. Now they're saying, oh, it's an emergency lane. There's no sign. Don't see the sign. You show me. You show me the sign.
Emergency phone call. You're not allowed to go down the road where you drive.
I mean, listen, if it wasn't an emergency stop area, there would be no emergency lane.
Exactly. So that's what that lane is there for. Because you're not allowed to go down the road with a phone. And so
I
forth.
gotta live through John.
You can't go down the road with a phone?
A phone call does not qualify as an emergency. Unless
Especially
it's
for
the
a passenger.
911.
I'm surprised the cops didn't point that out. You're just a passenger. Why'd you have to pull over to make a phone call?
Yeah.
And also, Brian made a comment that he loves when they don't bring a supervisor. It's a myth. They don't have to call for their supervisor.
They do not have to?
No, they don't have to. The officer on scene is actually in charge.
Right.
Sometimes.
Go ahead.
Sometimes they like to just because, or sometimes the supervisor will show up anyway just because the scene is developing into something else, and so the supervisor a lot of times will just show up anyway. Because usually, a lot of times if there's an arrest, the supervisor will be there anyway. But
right.
in some jurisdictions, but yeah, no, they don't have to show up at all.
I just want to play a little bit of this one where he goes berserk with Chuck Bronson.
I just left your mom's house, and that's where I'm going when I leave, too. Where are you coming from?
Don't you make the mom insults like when you were in high school?
I do like the Bluesmobile.
Got any drugs on you?
And that's when cops have no reasonable articulable suspicion or probable cause to ask you questions. That's how you make
Chris
the
off.
Who is this fucking fat turd?
Anything to drink today?
Pulls up behind me. He's like, "What are you guys doing here?"
Yeah, who is this fucking fat lump of shit?
I'm in a fucking spot.
That's Chuck Bronson.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I thought you were talking about Josh.
No, I because I see like I'm looking at the fucking window reflection and I'm just like, this ain't Josh, dude. His tits are not as big as his. So I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this fat lump of fucking dog shit, dude? Really? But now you told me, so okay. Oh, there he is, fucking fake ass tattoo.
Muffin top.
Look at them fucking jugs.
Shit.
Look at them juicy jugs. Oh, look at that shit. Damn, Josh.
Are all the cops Masons here too?
Real quick.
That's what I heard.
I gotta say something. Props to him for not using a fucking Puma shirt. Yo, hold it real quick. His shirt says it all. Just do it.
Blue, is that
I feel like Josh wears tight shirts on purpose.
Why is it asking blue? Is that a sports bra shirt or?
Yo,
why would he possibly wear that on purpose?
Yo, bro, listen. You know how like female streamers they'll like show cleavage and shit. That's how they get like all their views because all the fucking thirsty ass dudes be looking at them. So this is what Josh does. He's doing the same thing where he's getting these tight shirts because he knows people are gonna stare at his fucking fat tits all day.
They're heading to a wet t-shirt contest.
You don't honestly think that, do you?
Well, I mean, not like in the sense that they're trying to like they're thirsty for his tits. But what I'm saying is that they just look at him because they're fucking like just anatomically fascinating. Look at them things, dude.
Oh no!
What kind of fucking
one above?
What
Sorry.
Kind of, what kind of man fucking has tits like that, dude? oh my fucking god, dude! I just can't get over those fucking jugs. Yo, real quick, dude. I just gotta say this, man, because you were gonna talk about him e-begging, right? Bro,
yeah, I couldn't find the video of that though. But.
All right, let me just say this, right? This fucking kid. See, I'd respect him more if he used his tits to fucking get money. So if he's fucking like titty fuck people and got some fucking cash like that, I'll respect him more if he did that or suck some dick with that fucking mouth of his, dude. Because he fucking talks so much shit. He's better off just shoving a dick in his mouth so nobody fucking hears his faggot ass voice. Honestly. Oh
Wow.
my god, dude.
I have two things. One, I'm glad we're not doing shots every time tits or something like that is mentioned. We'd be so drunk.
You would have died of alcohol poisoning.
Two, every single predator is so fat. Like that's what I like. All
They
at
walk
least
a lot,
the ones that
too.
we've been seeing. I'm like, what the hell? Yes,
Yo,
and they walk so much.
They walk a lot because they don't have cars. They can't go anywhere. Yo, my guy, I just gotta say this. Like, fuck. Like I said, I would have a lot more respect for him if he just fucking, suck some dick or something for money, dude. Stop begging.
See that comment?
Dude, Steve, honestly, man, come on, man. Look at those fucking tits. Come on, dude. Come on,
He
bro.
just likes boobs.
No, man. It's just like I want to fucking just fucking slap them shit to something, dude. Like, Jesus.
I walked in on some gay shit, huh?
Sancho, you know you like them titties too, bro.
Sancho, my guy.
My guy.
I walked in on some gay over here.
Listen, bro, what's wrong with that shit, bro? It's 2020,
Hey,
my guy.
Joe.
What are you talking about, son?
And of course,
I'm okay with it. I'm not judging. I'm all
bold.
for it, but I'm surprised it comes out of your mouth.
Listen, my guy, it's bold, brave, and beautiful. Don't be fucking talking shit.
I mean, when I see Josh, I see Rose of Love.
Oh my god, dude. He could hide anything under them fucking tits, dude. Anything.
He's got the Constitution under his left abdomen.
Hey, you know what? You know all the money that he gets, he stores it underneath his tits.
That's where he keeps us a boxing.
Hey, look, why would you open Pandora's box with that sweaty ass, moldy ass, algae looking under tit?
Well, it's simple. You take a Ziploc bag and you put it in there. You know what I mean? Like, then it stays fresh.
See, y'all know how females store stuff like in their bra? We need to get Josh some bras. That way he doesn't have to keep putting them under his tits.
We've sent him things to buy bras. Like we sent him subscriptions.
So I'm gonna now's a good time to launch my clothing line. I'm gonna do an AFA bra. He doesn't own the name AFA, so I can do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna do an AFA man bra.
Oh my god, dude.
Boobies.
Jesus. I just can't resist, dude. Just look at them shits, dude. I just have to talk shit about them tits. Have
Is
to.
anybody able to copy the link to the e-begging video that Rebecca put in? I can't copy it for some reason.
Hang on, I got you.
He's an easy fat target.
He really is, dude. He got the lovely lady lumps, I'll tell you that much.
You want to put it in private chat or you want to share it, Fix It?
What the?
Just put it in private.
Oh, I
the
see.
link? Oh, you did it? All right, cool. She beat me to it.
Hey, what happened to Kate today? I heard she's at a bar mitzvah. Is that true? That's what she told me.
Nah, man. She went to go milk the cow.
She's at a bar mitzvah right now, smashing silverware and shit. She was crazy when she called me.
Now, didn't Josh brag a couple weeks ago that he had his license back and that Masshole's gonna be very, very disappointed?
He probably
Yes.
found that shit
Yeah.
in a cereal
Well,
box
no,
or something.
In this video here, in a second,
I got no names. God damn it! Not again.
What happened? Oh.
I'm No Name's gay sex partner. But
Is this the right video?
Yo, I'm not
That's
watching the
what they
fucking
said.
screen. I'm driving, and I heard Josh's voice, and I got PTSD for a second there. Ooh. Ooh.
I
His
don't
voice
know.
does that to people.
Cunt's on. You don't want me when that cunt's on.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Can you go, hey, Pat, go back to the beginning because you're actually 3/4 through the video.
You
Yeah, I
know,
thought maybe the person that put the link in maybe queued it up or something.
I gotta say
No, the
one
e-begging's
thing,
the
right?
very beginning. Here.
Go ahead, Pizza.
His voice, man. Oh my god, dude. I just want to
Tough,
smack.
man. It's tough.
Chicken
You know,
little.
You
and
want
he,
him to sound
bro,
like this. You want him to sound like the salty rant with 3 dicks in his mouth. Like, that's what you want.
yo, one thing I gotta say though, man, he is such a ginormous fucking pussy, dude.
He's
I
good
mean,
at it, though.
oh my, no, like, dude. I mean, he would never come on this show. He would never fucking hop on any panel with any of us because he knows, like, if he doesn't have control over it, he's not gonna hop on it.
Yeah, I'm still going through abandonment issues of him not coming on my channel after how close
Oh
him
my
and I
god!
was at one
Like,
point.
like, dude, he'll never go. Like you see, like with Brian's shit. Like, of course he'll let you on because the moment you fucking say anything that he's not
Yeah,
cool,
but
he just fucking kicks you out.
Nobody else on this panel can say that they did karaoke with Josh Abrams. I
fuck
can
that.
say that. I have abandonment issues. I'm hurt.
Hey, Sancho, real quick. I tried to join his live panel one day, right? Well, like fucking with Brian's shit, right?
Right.
And I fucking said it in the private chat. I'm like, yo, bitch tits, let me on, man. I'm like, if I
Right.
fight you, if I argue with you on here, your ratings are gonna skyrocket. Come on, man. Yeah, you know you want it. The clicks and views guy. But apparently, you know, that wasn't, he didn't want those kind of clicks and views because he knew I was gonna burn his ass.
All about
Fucking that tiki torch up his ass, bro.
Looks like Chicken Little.
Is this where the e-begging starts, Matt?
He looks like he's getting ready for a cum shot.
Oh, Jesus.
And his eyes closed and everything. He's like, I'm ready,
Oh, my
Daddy.
God.
He looks like he just heard you, Victor. Like he just heard you say that, Victor. Look at the picture.
Yo,
His mom walked in.
He's like, oh, Steven.
Mama, sorry. It's not my son.
What's up, dudes?
Oh my gosh.
Give people a second to get in here.
What a gay pair of glasses he has on. Those are woman glasses.
He looks like a cracked out Drew Carey.
He's no longer with us.
You can start a forest fire. Those
All his
So what exactly does he end up begging for? For people to pay for his ticket?
Yeah. No, actually for a hotel because he's going to stay 2 more weeks to fight it in court. The ticket.
And he needs a double bed with that fat ass of his.
drivers should just
$4.
We need to make more memes out of him.
No, I want to talk to you guys for a reason. We'll get people in here for a second. Good old police retaliation.
Hey guys, I need 1 bed for 1 tit and 1 bed for the other tit. Come on, accountability for all, guys.
For the kids he never sees, right?
I know I have notifications. Here we go. We're starting to get a few people in here. You got one? Here we go.
Does he smoke really weird? Look like he inhales. What's that?
Like he inhales dick. Fast forward a little bit. It doesn't start till he's out of the car.
What's that?
You can fast forward. It doesn't start the e-begging. There you go.
Cop comes out. Comes across the street. He's flashing me. What are you doing? Like, checking my tire. And he goes, oh yeah. And he gets in his car and he comes over and he comes up to the car and he goes, I need a...
He didn't say he was checking his tire.
I was just going to say that. He said that he was taking a phone call.
ID. I was like, good luck, dude. good luck with that one, guy, because you're not getting shit from me for any reason. What crime do you suspect me of? Oh, what's up, bro? Going in? He's like, you don't suspect me of a crime. You're not getting my ID. Nothing like that. He goes, oh, all right. So I get in the truck. I'm sitting there waiting. And he comes back. And then he gives me a ticket, which is funny because I've given him 0 identification. And he knows exactly who I am. He also calls backup. He goes, all right, you got yourself a ticket. And he gives me an infraction. On it says, no stopping or standing or parking in a marked area. First of all, there's no marked area. We went back up and down that whole stretch of highway. There's no marked area at all. Okay, this is you can actually stop there. There are some places that says no stopping or standing. Secondly, the statute and the part of that law states that only the driver can be ticketed. So we're thinking, what a moron is this guy? Then we look at the ticket. He writes on the ticket that I'm the driver. He doesn't ask the driver for this. Is all on video. There's 3 people in the car. He doesn't ask the driver or the other passenger for their ID. He already knows who I am. So this is clear retaliation. He sees me and he says, holy shit, it's AFA. I can fuck up his day. And he gives me a ticket that's only applicable to someone driving. And the ticket is for no stopping, no standing where it's marked. So not only is this a no, this is an area you can stop. Secondly, I'm not even the driver. So I contact court. I say, hey guys, show them the video. Clearly, I'm not driving the vehicle. And they said, yeah, the police screwed up. So you need to contact them and have them fix this. So I contact them. Guess what? No response. They're not calling me back. Now, this date is in a month. It's about 2.5, 3 weeks. Trying to keep me in Indiana much? think so. Why do you guys want me here so bad? I keep uncovering all this fucked up shit. Anyways, guys, so here's a rat.
Okay.
He fines me $4 on the ticket, but the court costs almost $200. $4 fine, $200 surcharge for no victim in an area that for a ticket that's no stopping or standing in an area where you are allowed to stop or stand in an emergency breakdown lane for a ticket that's only applicable to a driver when I'm not the driver. Now, here's the other thing, guys. How stupid this cop fucked up, right?
Just hold it for a sec.
I don't have a driver.
What?
Okay. Now, remember that he said that the ticket was for $4. How the fuck does he know that when he didn't accept it and threw it on the ground?
I'm sure he'll back that part. But I'm sure
Is there a way to see, like, I don't want to say, like, see the ticket, but I guess see the ticket?
No, you have to go online and wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, he refused. He said he refused to take the ticket. He left it on the ground. So how does he know he's got court costs? How does he know it was for $4? There's no way they're going to write a ticket for $4. For fuck's sake.
No. Most tickets are. I mean, parking tickets are even more than $4. I mean, so there's no way it's fucking $4 ticket for what he's
More like
talking about.
400 probably. But yeah, no. Just sorry. I just wanted to grab that one because it was something that I thought of earlier and I heard.
Well, also,
And I just wanted to throw it in along with the rest of the shit that I said earlier. But yeah, anyway, everybody else is picking it up, so that's cool.
Real quick, somebody in the comments is saying, so this is what he does for a living, get into trouble. Yes, this is exactly what he does every single fucking day. Every single day.
Call the court. The courts would simply, I'm sorry. Even if you did call the courts would be like, well, come to court then. We'll, have the cops show up and we'll have a hearing.
And yes, people, he's single, everybody. He's single.
I thought he had somebody. I thought he was fucking scheming some bitch already.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
Fuck that fucking broad's name.
According to his Facebook profile today, he's single. He's ready to mingle, ladies and gents.
Yeah, if you want that fucking...
I'll get right on that.
If you want that lousy fucking sperm donor.
If anybody wants freedom and chlamydia, accountability for all of it.
If you want to start getting addicted to Suboxones, my guy, you fucking go to that dude.
Someone asked if he got into Canada. He didn't try going into Canada. He was trying to fuck with the Border Patrol and the Port Authority cops, and they all kind of just laughed at him and turned away from him.
The Mounties were like, nope, they're not having any of it.
He's not allowed to get
driver's license. So if he did pull up on me,
huh?
Go back a little bit. Play that whole part together.
The face you make when you get some good dick. Look at him.
How far do you want to go back?
Right there.
Just a little bit. You needed just a little bit from where you were, where he actually
To a
fully
driver.
says he has no license.
It's right here.
when I'm not the driver. Now, here's the other thing, guys. How stupid this cop fucked up, right? I don't have a driver's license. So if he did pull up on me and I was in the car and I was driving without a license, then he just let me drive away in a car when he knows I have no driver's license. Come on, stop being a dick. So I'm going to need your help, guys.
Something you don't have.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to fly home, okay, to fly back to handle a ticket with a $4 fine with $200 in surcharges for being a driver when I wasn't the driver in a no stopping or standing area that was absolutely stopping and or standing. So forwarded this over to my lawyer. This might be like one of the first times a small town court like this in Edgewood, because it's in Edgewood. It's on my, this is actually on the My Case thing. You can see it publicly. I think it's the first time a lawyer is ever going to represent someone for a fucking traffic infraction. But this is the stuff we have to do. They just want you to pay it. They want to try and generate that revenue. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen with me, and it absolutely should not happen with you. You have to know how to fight these cops, how to deal with it. Look at the video I just released today.
It's not how it works.
Guy, I'm going to need your name and ID. You go fuck yourself. Okay. I'll go fuck myself then. But
Yeah,
I
go
was just
fuck
making
yourself.
friendly conversation. Violating my rights is not friendly conversation. When do I go up to you and say, you're not able to practice whatever religion you
Anybody else had enough of this yet?
Bro,
Yes.
I've already had enough for the fucking first 2 seconds.
But I
of
was,
this fucking
I was just
shit.
scanning ahead. He was showing some kind of paperwork. I was wondering
He's
what that
talking
was.
about fucking himself, right? He can't even do that with this
This
small
is,
ass
his
fucking
other
1-inch
court hearing.
pinch cock.
all?
And he had said that Masshole Report was going to be sorry or whatever
Bad.
because he has a license, but
Right.
now he's saying he doesn't.
Yeah, and the cop didn't watch him drive away. He was in the fucking passenger seat.
Why would Masshole care if he has a license?
Hold on, real quick. My name's Josh. I got some big ass titties. I'm sorry.
Was that worth it? Was that worth it to cut me off on a really good thing I was about to say? Jesus.
Sorry, my bad.
fucking-
Go ahead. Go ahead, talk, bro.
Never mind. You killed the moment. Never mind. Keep going,
I'm
Pat.
sorry, my guy. I love you
All
too,
right.
man.
I just wanted to see what this paperwork was he was showing here.
I'm going to show this away because I don't want to show my.
Does anybody know what this was?
It's just the court order saying he can travel outside of Indiana.
Where's his wrist?
He broke it trying to jerk himself off with his tiny little dick.
With his cankles.
For all, and that said employment can take him anywhere in the continental United States. The defendant does not have set dates and times.
All right, I really can't take any more of that.
Yes, thank you.
Any comments on that?
I think he's using it again.
Any more Josh insults you want to get out, Fixa? Or Sancho?
Honestly, nothing comes to mind right now.
What the fuck is your profile picture? What is that? A mongoloid alien?
Yeah, bro.
That's your mentor.
What Earth is that from?
Wait, who's
Pluto?
Harry Balls or me?
You, Venus or Pluto? What the fuck?
What?
That's your fucking mentor. What are you talking about, Sancho?
That looks like a mongoloid alien right there.
My guy, listen.
You wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for him.
Yo, listen, bro. I'm Toothless the Dragon, bro, from fucking
Talk
Crazy
about
Dragon.
unfuckable. That's beyond unfuckable. That's unlistenable and unfuckable.
Listen, honestly, man, like fucking this guy, he be showing Josh pointers on how to suck dick.
What guy?
Pat, you know what to do.
Fucking, the
Pat,
guy
you know
in my
what to do,
profile
Pat.
picture.
Job of the gums.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Have you guys seen what Glenn and Casey Cameronboy have been doing now? They're out
Oh god,
standing in
racist.
rows in front of private businesses trying to get IDs from random people.
The fucking racist, the white supremacist boy over there, fucking fat turd.
They're stopping vehicles and just asking people and trying to get ID from people.
Fix.
Fuck that. Yo.
Casey Cameronboy's voice
This is the
grates
company
on me more than Josh's.
Sorry, say that again.
Casey Cameronboy's voice grates on me more than Josh's.
No, let me tell you, bro.
I think
Fucking
12-year-old girl's got a deeper voice than him.
racist Serio is the one that fucking his voice is
Yes.
like I just want to turn him into Brian. I want to knock his teeth out.
Listen to Casey. If you listen to Casey a little bit, I think you'll see what he means. It's pretty brutal.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
They got this guy is working a job, and you got these losers out here filming him, and they actually make him show his ID, which I have no idea why he would even show them his ID.
Henry right here. This has to be Henry.
They're making up some name like saying, "Oh, you're Henry something," just to screw with the guy.
Don't tell me you give me your ID.
In my case, I thought you were. Oh, you like American?
I'm not gonna show that.
You hear him in the background? Isn't that voice annoying?
Oh,
hold up.
He's not Henry.
Ah, my bad,
I'm
bro.
the production manager here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you don't have any business here, I need y'all to kind of.
Yeah, his voice is a little.
Hey,
Yeah. Listen, why are you filming my bakery then?
Hey, real quick. You like money?
Why are you filming my
Guys.
bakery?
You like money, bro?
Bakery? Yeah. Why are you filming my bakery?
You like money, bro?
Well, why do you say it's yours? You're the production.
I'm responsible for.
You're the production manager.
Yeah.
You're not the production owner.
So I'm responsible. So I'm wondering why folks.
So they're auditing bakeries now, right? They're holding bakers accountable. Is that
Well,
the
of course,
idea?
Glenn is.
Wow.
You know why? Because they keep helping. They keep making like donuts for cops and shit. So they want to
There you
stop
go.
the supply.
Glenn's looking for handouts.
Yeah.
Wait. Before you enter the facility, you have to change that hairnet out.
Come on, bro.
You have to replace that hairnet.
Hey, bro, come here. Let's go.
That hairnet is contaminated with
You
COVID.
like money, bro.
I think Glenn's contaminated with COVID.
I think he is COVID.
And many other things.
Yes.
Oh God.
They request the FedEx guy to show his ID.
We need to know if you work here.
Is that the one that fucking pisses you off? That guy right there with the
Oh,
poison?
yeah.
All reject.
I've seen. I know 12-year-old girls with deeper voice than him.
Just his accent and his weaselly little voice just pisses me right off.
Make audits great again, really? Really, dude?
We need your ID.
Why? You seem suspicious. Too bad. I don't have to do it to you.
Ew, fat
I like
turd.
Glenn's laugh. You like Glenn's laugh?
He sounds like a fucking retard.
He had a mullet, dude. He had a mullet.
I like your mullet. That's
Mine
pathetic.
has literally zero, like,
That's it.
oh.
You know what that guy sounds like?
Take fun of somebody's appearance.
He sounds like a fucking chihuahua. That other guy. With a ponytail. Fucking Christ, like, you know? He sounds like the Taco Bell chihuahua. Let's just fucking say that. Oh, yo quiero mi nuts. Taco Bell.
Easy, pendejo.
Hey,
They
hey,
broke the
pinche
cop and they called
puto.
us faggot for no reason whatsoever.
Huh?
Come on. Break the law. Go around him. Come on. Break the law. Go around him. Break the law. Go around him. Come on. You stupid cocksucker.
Okay.
The best I can do. Look at you. You're stuck on that fucking motorcycle.
Yeah, working.
You're a fucking slave. Look at you, slave. You're a fucking slave. You're a fucking slave to the bike.
How can you be a slave to a bike?
Slave.
He just tries to think up whatever random shit comes to his head and he just blurts it out.
He wishes he had a fucking bike. He wishes. But this fat ass wouldn't fit in that damn thing either.
He wishes he made
Why would I
money.
need a car? You need one. Oh yeah? You look pretty old to me. What are you? 64? You're pretty old.
Oh my
Freeman. See Freeman. See Freeman. Oh, your bike's leaking. Look at all the leaking. Your bike's leaking.
Water from the fucking car in front of him.
Yeah?
Did you hear that? The cop
What
said,
is
he goes, Glenn, you look like you're about to have a heart attack. Not only did he know his name and calls out his name, but he says he looks like he's gonna have a heart attack. That's so freaking funny.
He probably did. You know, knowing that, like hearing what that dude just said, calling him by his name, he obviously deals with this dude on a regular basis.
Oh yeah, they all know who he is. Yeah.
Well, they've got balls
Jesus,
on them.
that's fucking sad.
Your bike's leaking.
Sure, Glenn. Looks like you're about to have a heart attack.
Yeah? You think so? On whose time?
Hey, should have called emergency services.
On yours, Glenn.
On my dime.
Well, but you don't have any.
Oh, what he said?
Holy bird, you don't have any.
Oh, that cop's the best.
Wait, what did he say? I didn't hear what he said.
Stuff about on your dime. And he says, "Oh wait a minute, you don't have any."
On whose
Calling him a
dime?
broke bitch.
He said, Glenn, you
On
can
my
look like
dime.
you have a heart attack.
He says, "You don't have any," and he laughs and he's running away. Is this the best or what?
That is awesome.
Don't get hit by a car, old man.
Dick.
That
Go back to Portland.
was like the best ever.
I like that cop.
He finessed that dude. That cop just finessed that fucking fat retard. Oh,
Is there any person on earth that deserves a bigger ass beating than Glenn Serial?
Well,
you know, he's lucky. You know, I gotta tell you something. He's lucky as fuck he doesn't live in the hood or near the hood. Because if oh my god, if he lived in the hood where like there's a bunch of black people, dude, like they would have better fucked him up. He probably would have been dead already. They would have shot his ass.
I'm surprised he hasn't gotten his shit rocked completely by some person who just doesn't give a fuck.
Because nobody really knows him because he's a fucking nobody. That's the reason why nobody's ever gone after him. Because if he was a little more famous, if he was known, like guarantee you, bro, like some BLM people would be coming after him or some shit.
But
One
that's
of the
for
other.
all of them, though. They all, I mean, all of them deserve an ass beating. You know, Josh, Furry, they all do. I mean, they're all pieces of shit.
I think Ferry would enjoy an ass beating.
Oh, I'm
I think
sure.
he's a I think he's a fucking masochist.
I don't know if you guys are with me on this, but I'm at the point where now I think Furry is probably a lot worse than Glenn. I think Furry is more dangerous.
Yeah.
Definitely more of a loose cannon.
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah, he's on the Ian McGuire scale at this point.
Yeah.
Glenn's
It's time. Sorry,
Glenn's-
Jimmy, go for it.
Yeah, sorry, you're right, Ferry. Glenn's just a dickhead that rolls up on a site and carries on like a meathead. Ferry stands there and waits and waits and waits and walks up and down till he provokes it. She provokes it, pardon. You know what I mean? And then he runs his mouth and he's got all these stupid antics and all the nonsense and all the Palestine flags to upset the Jewish community and all that. He's all about provoking it. Glenn's just a moron that stumbles across and runs his dopey
Yeah,
mouth.
he's just a fucking Neanderthal. That fucking Glenn Serio, this fucking retard. He's just stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as time goes on, Furry becomes more and more unhinged and more insane and delusional and God knows what else she would do.
Yeah, if you watch Furry's more current videos, he's just running around the streets, just yelling and screaming at just random pedestrians and people, and saying he's gonna fuck their wives and do this and that to them. Just completely
And that
lost his
creepy
mind.
laugh.
Hey, y'all forgot about Ice Cold.
Yeah.
Oh, Furry's pet.
The pepper spray.
Yeah, because Ice Cold actually sprayed somebody.
Yeah, we covered that on Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
the
I
Mexican guy, right? The big Mexican dude?
Yeah.
I mean, that shit.
Furry hasn't done that yet, but it wouldn't surprise me if that happens.
Furry's pepper sprayed people.
Furry's pepper sprayed several people.
Really?
He pepper sprayed the one that got him with the hose yesterday, the day before.
Did he
That's
really?
right, yeah.
The dopey bastard, half that pepper spray because of the hose came back on himself.
Shit.
Yeah, this person might be right. PayPal Patty has the most annoying voice. I think it's
Fucking Bobby Hill.
I don't know. Serio's got it.
Yeah.
Okay, Dad.
We haven't talked about PayPal Patty in a while.
Because nobody gives a fuck about it. That's why.
I had one of his videos queued up for Chip, but it looks like Chip dropped out a while ago.
Well, he's begging for cash, and I think he's got $271 so far. Yeah, as of yesterday, he's trying to get $2.5 grand or something for a new lawyer that he fired his other lawyer because he didn't fucking listen to what he was saying. Decided that he was incompetent and accused him of all kinds of things that didn't happen, and then he's on. He's begging for $2,500, of which he's managed to get $271 so far. So I don't think that's going to go far.
But he
And
just
the
got
other-
paid out.
And the other thing is, obviously is whatever the settlement was an absolute fucking bust from Oklahoma City. But then he owed the lawyer money there too. So the lawyer would get 30% of whatever settlement they got, plus whatever outstanding was. So I don't think he's got anything left.
Now, Pat, these are flash-looking cop cars, a paint job on them. Where's this at?
Yeah. Who sent that? Man, did you send me this one?
No, I sent you the NYPD thing.
Oh, I think Taco might have sent me this one.
Where's this at?
That's
Virginia,
a pretty
I think.
pop car.
Yeah, I think it's Virginia, Prince William.
There's another one in the middle there. You'll see it in a second.
Which one of
I'm
you
just looking at this guy.
motherfuckers signed up as Sancho Small Peters?
What's
Is
that?
what?
Someone signed up tonight as Sancho Small Peters. Who the fuck did that, you piece of shit?
What?
Nope.
Who would do that?
My guy.
I haven't signed up, but I want to be on that team.
Well, I just created Team Masshole as well for everybody.
Hey,
Whatever team
Sancho.
Buck's on, I want the other team.
Sancho, I got an idea for you, bro. Next time you want to do like a game like that where there's teams, you could do this game called Jackbox. And it's kind of like, yeah, it's pretty dope. And you don't have to get people to pay for it. You just have to like have the game yourself. And then when you have the game, you can have other people sign it to their phones or whatever. And it's like a Cards Against Humanity type game. It's pretty dope.
So much fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. So she knows what I'm talking about.
We need to do that again.
With the trivia or the fucking like
The Jackbox one.
we never did that, did we?
Yeah, DGen has done it a few times.
Oh, he has. Oh, okay. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, Quibbitch or how you say it?
Yeah, I remember that one, Quibbitch. Yeah, I haven't played with you guys yet. I played with other people.
Yeah, we've played a few times. We're
Yeah,
due for another game soon.
Yeah, we should do that
Alright,
shit. Yeah.
so you guys going to marry?
This is
Got
an
a
old
little,
video.
I wanted to bring up some Patrick just for Chip to look at, but let's play a little bit of it anyway, just so we can.
This
rang
is
him.
Serio and Josh.
Wait, you guys are good.
This is?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, maybe I had the wrong one.
I'm pretty sure it
So
is.
wear a mask, especially if you're outside, because they only want
No, it's got the News Now Patrick logo on it.
you
No, maybe not.
be out if you're going
This is
to
a Miami
somewhere
cop.
essential. And recording.
Yeah, we're
not essential. So
we're exempt.
you guys are good.
Oh,
Bro.
it is Pat.
Yeah.
You should put your mask on, sir.
And what's your badge?
Oh, I think Patrick was down there with him, wasn't he?
That's him talking.
Yeah, I'd forgotten he was down there with Glenn and Josh, right? Were all three of them down there together?
Oh God, that's a crowd.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were.
Badge number 222506.
Nah, 0156.
0. Okay, 0. Okay, that says something different.
That's not my badge number.
Okay. Like, did they give you a hand me down or something?
No.
I just didn't know because the badge.
No, if you don't know, then you don't know. But 0156.
All right, I appreciate it, man. And what's your call sign on the radio?
I do not want to touch you in any way, shape, or form.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not gay, man. I don't want to touch you either. It's cool. Hey, we're both straight men here.
The thing about Patrick is he's not always that annoying. His voice is annoying, but his personality-wise, he's not always that annoying when he's auditing. I don't know if I'm just watching these things too much or what. But.
If I could be real with you, I can kind of agree with you. His voice is not as annoying as Gabrams or fucking like I could listen. Honestly, I'd rather listen to Pat all day than listen to fucking Josh because I feel like with Josh I'll get a fucking aneurysm, and then with Serio it's even worse. Like I'll feel like this fucking rage inside of me, like just that wants to fucking just come out and fucking destroy him.
Yeah,
You know
I mean,
what I
with Pat, within like 13 hours, you're jerking off. You know, let's face it.
You talking to me about gay shit? You over here bringing up fucking some frou-frou ass shit, my guy. You sir are a fruitcake. Straight up, my guy.
Did anyone see that video from Portland where they attacked that driver?
Nah.
Who did?
Yeah, I saw something about that.
If you can pull that up, Pat. If you Google Portland driver attacked, they fucked this. It's almost like as bad as Reginald Denny, if you know who that is.
I just want to say, this Gary guy in the comments, I'm loving his comments. They are a riot. I've been watching them all night.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the viewers are brilliant. They're so switched on. They are classic. You gotta love them all.
Harry, did you or any of y'all? Did y'all see that the prosecutor in Portland is not going to be, the DA is not going to be charging certain crimes related to the protests?
No, are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
He said obstruction. He's not going to be charging obstruction of a law enforcement officer. He's not going to be charging rioting. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
All right, let's watch the. I haven't seen anything on this.
There's actually some YouTube videos. Not sure if
Investigating a
they'll show
disturbing
it.
assault that was caught on
Should I
camera.
pull up the one on YouTube instead, or?
The one on YouTube is much more graphic.
Yeah, let's see what you find on YouTube, I guess.
Judy, Kate is not on the stream. She's a little busy tonight.
Now, Fixer, it's going to get graphic, so you might have to jump off. Okay, little boy?
Oh my god, dude. Am I gonna have to start speaking in gums to you, bro?
Kate's baiting Mitch tonight with this weekly
I
bet.
love for you to use your gun.
You're cutting out, my guy. What'd you say?
I'm just trying to find the right video. Is it
I think
Portland
Sancho's,
driver center viral protest video says he just wanted to escape?
I think Sancho's being porn bombed right now, bro. His fucking
If
internet
you
just went
check
fucking like
Messenger,
bullshit.
if you, I
Bring it
know.
up.
He said if you checked Messenger.
Live.
It's a Sasha just gave you a comment in chat.
What?
Sasha just left you a comment in chat.
Raimi? Yo. Hey, I heard that guy got COVID though, bro. I don't want that shit. Fuck out of
Does
here.
somebody else want to find this Portland video and share screen? I can't find the right one.
I don't know.
I'm trying to find one right now. So all the news has finally picked it up. These are all news channels.
Yeah.
Here's one. Let me see if I can drop it. I'm gonna drop it in Discord, Pat.
Okay. In general or in DM?
Let me make sure I'm on the right one. Yeah, in general.
1 second, guys. Just pulling up this video.
You see it?
Nope. Oh, wait a minute. I was in the wrong place. Hold on. Yeah, I got it.
There's
This is almost as much dead air as ladies' night. Jesus, Pat, come on.
One job.
Just almost there. Almost there. Here we go.
Oh me.
Bro, chill the fuck out. And then you really won't be able to get out here. Stop.
Yo, what are you doing?
Hey, Pat, pause for 1 second if you would.
Nothing.
Did I hear somebody what?
Yeah, just hit pause for 1 second. The little backstory on this is this guy in the white pickup truck stopped on the side of the road to help a transvestite who was being harassed for being a transvestite. This group of kids then came up and started harassing him. He got back in his truck. So go ahead and play it now. I'm sorry.
You didn't do nothing, bro.
His wife's there.
Is the person in blue the person they stopped to help?
No, that's his wife. She got out of the truck with him also. And they just punched her. She's trying to get back in the truck right now.
Oh, I remember this shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Yep.
This is the worst of
Hold on, yo, pause this shit real quick. Now remember, kids, this is why you need a fucking gun.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Dude, I would have fucking unloaded. Jesus. Fuck.
Hold on me.
Back up! Back up! Back up!
Oh.
Let me see if I can find another video. That's the first one I've seen of that.
Oh, he crashed?
He crashed. That's when they actually
man.
rushed him. I'm trying to find another video now. I'm sorry.
Yo, that shit.
He stopped to help the trans people, and then the crowd thought he was like attacking the trans person, maybe, and went after him.
I don't know why they went after him, other than him being white.
I honestly think they've been fighting for so long, they don't know who the enemy is and who the ally is, and it's sad.
They just want to cause chaos, and that's exactly what these people are. That's why, like those Antifa people, oh my god, I fucking hate them with a passion. They're human garbage. Dude, they just want to cause chaos, steal shit, and fucking burn everything in their path. That's all they fucking care about. I don't care about what side's what.
I just don't understand how these mayors and these people and government can let this shit go on for days and days, and people are getting shot or beat up like this in their cities. I mean, I would be voting these mayors out of office if I was living there.
A driver was taken to the hospital in serious condition overnight.
Oh, dude.
After police got reports that he was beaten by a group of people in downtown Portland. Police say.
Did you find another video?
No, I can't find another one right now. There's so many news stories now. It's
I'll be honest, they're lucky that they're doing that shit in fucking Portland and not here, bro.
I'll find it for Sunday night.
Yo, so like I made a fucking monkey's fist, right? You know what that shit is?
Yep.
No.
All right, so I made a monkey's fist, but I want to get like a jig so I can make a bigger one. I want to make a mega monkey's fist and use a fucking like a pool ball to fucking put it in the end of that. It's like a flail, dude. You use like wrap the paracord, and you could use it to fling it at someone's head or something. You know.
Did you use like a ball bearing or whatever?
Yeah, like either a bearing or a fucking or an 8-ball or something like that. You know.
You need
like,
to get laid, Fixer.
Nah, fuck that shit, bro. I ain't got time for that shit, bro. I'd rather bash somebody's some fucking Anquifa heads, bro.
What do you guys think of this comment? The word is New York City is done. I'll never come back.
Oh, dude, a lot of people are freaking leaving New York. They've already left. I heard Cuomo was fucking begging for people to come back. It's like that's how pathetic the governor is. He had to beg for people to come back.
And what do you think they're going to do? Like have tax incentives for people to come back?
Dude, the place is a fucking zoo.
Yeah.
It's a fucking zoo.
I just don't. What's amazing to me is these people will move away to get away from all that shit, and then they'll vote the same kind of people back in other places and ruin other places.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like they don't learn their fucking lessons. They just keep fucking up the country, putting more of these freaking incompetent people in office. Like, dude, I gotta tell you, man. Well, like, I'm not gonna fucking like. I don't lean left or right anymore. Like, I just don't care. I think that most of the people that are in Congress or in power right now, they all need to go. They're all a bunch of clowns. They all gotta go. We need new people who are actually fucking competent. But that's easier said than done.
Sure is.
Yeah. Like, look at this shit. Look, if you notice, right? Like when the elections first kind of started, right? Look at how many people were on the Democrat side. There was black people, white people, Asian people, gay people, like fucking the whole goddamn rainbow on their side, right? And what happens next? What are we left with? 2 old white men. I mean, come on. Like, it's ridiculous, dude. Like, what happened to diversity? What happened with all that shit that we're preaching about? Yeah, whatever. Fucking hypocrites, all of them.
Fizzy.
My arch nemesis.
Oh.
He's gonna talk about how much he hates Trump.
I love Trump. He's wonderful.
Quick, everyone, hide the MAGA hats.
I'm gonna buy one and then burn it, and I'll show you.
I just dropped another video in Discord. I found the other one.
Is that what Castlevania's asking about?
Yeah, I just dropped it in Discord.
I could honestly go to World Star Hip Hop right now and probably find the same video, the more graphic version.
No, this one here is actually by The Crowd, some guy at the YouTube channel, I believe.
All right, well, I'm gonna still look anyway, see if I can find it.
That's because you're a dick.
Yeah, I am.
It's upsetting
Okay.
a few people, so let's move on.
Yeah.
And of course, people want to act like these protests are fucking all peaceful. It's ridiculous. It is. Oh my god.
Well, the protests, for the most part, are. It's these other people that come in and start shit that are doing all this shit.
Portland is not peaceful. I don't care if
Yeah.
the riots that have been going on for 100 days at nighttime. That is not peaceful protesting.
I've seen plenty of peaceful protests from Portland.
So apparently the guys. Hey, real quick,
Right,
the guy's
Sancho?
still. Sorry, go ahead, Sancho. My bad.
No, go ahead.
Apparently the guy's still alive.
Okay, cool.
He's in the hospital, or at least I'm looking into it right now. I'm actually because I was quite curious about this myself.
I mean, you guys look at the patience level of 100-day protest. There's going to be a breaking point when nothing's getting done, nothing's getting fixed, enough is enough. Then you add Antifa, then you add all these other groups in there. It's a combustible element that every single time, looking at this being one of the longest protests ever, it's going to boil over. Emotions are going to be high. People are fucking fed up, and you're seeing that right now.
And you've got to remember too, Portland's been the main city where you've got Antifa and the Patriot Prayer and the Proud Boys as well.
Right.
So you've had those two factions at each other's ever since Trump got in. So you've had all that bullshit going on for a while. So if it's going to focus, it's going to focus there, and that's what I've heard is that the Proud Boys and Patriot Prayer and affiliates from California and stuff like that have all been going up there and causing as much problems as they can. So it's not just Antifa and it's not just BLM, but as with everything, you have that 5% that are absolute fucking rat bags and fuck it up for everybody else and do things like this, They're just not thinking anymore. They're just reacting.
And hold up, Castlevania. If you want to click that link, just copy paste it, dude. Let me know if it works. I'll try it again. Sorry.
Sasha posted an article also that apparently they have named one suspect in the.
Yeah.
That looks like the dude.
I hope that guy's prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
Oh,
It should be attempted murder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, and if
Guy,
dude,
there's like 60 seconds before that where the poor guy's sitting on the ground and they're walking up and sucker punching him, and he seems so nice and genuine. He's like, "Listen, I was just trying to help this lady. What did I do? I wasn't trying to hurt anybody." And they just keep hammering him.
Something else, dude. Not for nothing, bro. Like, if this guy succumbs to his injuries in the hospital, that other dude is facing he's gonna be facing murder.
It
charges.
would be murder. It'd be second degree minimum.
Yeah, second degree
at
murder.
least.
Can
Yeah.
I ask a stupid question?
Looks like
If this has been going on 100 days now, why hasn't the National Guard or something?
It's
when are they going to stop it?
It's because the political. First of all, there's a political
aspect to it.
Political aspect, and it's absolutely ridiculous. The mayors in these freaking cities are letting this crap go on for whatever reason they want to let it go on, and they are restricting the police from using. I mean, the Seattle mayor has said that the police are not allowed to use any of the tools at their disposal, such as pepper spray, tasers, tear gas, none of that stuff. They said they can't use any of that. So all they got is their freaking batons and firearms, which is not safe for anybody. Because using a baton against somebody, that is a higher level use of force. Because a baton, if you hit somebody the wrong way, instead of hitting them in a muscle, you can break somebody's limbs with that. So you should only be using a baton at a higher level of force. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous.
And a little more backstory, Jimmy, on this was the feds were actually protecting the federal courthouse for several weeks. The state and local had to negotiate to have the feds removed because the feds came in and they were kicking ass, taking names, and making arrests. It's a minimum mandatory 5-year sentence for assaulting the Fed, and they were assaulting the federal agents, and they were getting arrested for it. So the city mayor and the governor negotiated for the feds to pull out, but they had to defend the federal courthouse, which they've been doing to a point, but now they're starting to pull out. So there's talk of the feds coming back in and taking the courthouse back over again. For whatever reason, Antifa wants this courthouse to be burned down.
Show me that. Prove to me it's Antifa.
Exactly. Prove that it's Antifa.
Yeah.
I just don't get why they're allowing 100 days of rioting and protesting when people are getting hurt.
You've got to remember, Antifa are not as big as people think they are.
They're okay.
They're
They're not. They're just a bunch of little fucking bitches who fucking sit in their fucking mom's basements until they're just a bunch of soy boys that go around causing problems. That's it.
Kind of like the other groups.
Yeah, same as Patriot Press, same as the Proud Boys.
Interesting. Talking about them.
Yeah, basically they're about the same. To be perfectly honest,
They're
they're
just
just
pawns.
as bad as each other.
Extremist idiots.
So where does it end?
That's a good question.
It's ongoing.
It ends when the freaking mayors let the police do what they're supposed to do.
And do what exactly? Shoot them all?
No.
Arrest
clear out
everybody?
No. Use the tools at their disposal to arrest people that need to be arrested and disperse crowds when they're no longer peacefully protesting.
Okay.
When they start getting shit thrown at them, it's not a peaceful protest. Your First Amendment rights go out the window as soon as you start throwing shit at people.
Yo,
Mike,
sorry. Go ahead.
My guess is that they're taking a lot of video and trying to work out who these people are. If they haven't already, and the charges are already being
They have cameras.
already being drawn up. Yeah, with the cameras around the area.
Yeah, street cameras and shit. Yeah, they got that everywhere.
Oh yeah, plus body cams, plus the all the YouTube videos.
Other people,
that are
exactly. Other people recording.
If you're smart, you just basically let this die out on its own cause, and then just go after them that way. That would be
for example, real quick before Sasha says anything.
When's it going to die at its own cause? That's my question.
Hold up, before Sasha says anything, real quick, dude. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. God damn it! Just go ahead, Sasha.
First and foremost, I have a right to protest. I have a right to speak out, and nobody can tell me that I can't. The part that people are tired of is anytime you speak out about police or anytime and look, I'm pro law enforcement. I'm pro people to do their jobs. But where I have a problem in our justice system is this. I know black men that have been charged, convicted of second-degree arson and have received a natural life sentence without the possibility of parole. On the same hand, I know a white man who burnt down 13 churches and was charged with 12 counts of first-degree arson and got a 12-year sentence. How is that not? You can't see it? Like, the black man gets a life sentence for burning a porch. The white man burns churches and gets 12 years.
No,
Black men, brown men, and women are given higher bonds to bond out of court. They're arrested more often.
Sasha, not for nothing.
I have cussed out the police in my own neighborhood because I live in a very diverse neighborhood. And the police love to sit in my neighborhood, but do they sit in the neighborhood across the street? No.
Sasha,
I protested.
Sasha,
we were protesting. We were met with tear gas and stuff from police. We were doing nothing but marching.
Sasha, okay, nobody's denying that. That's what these protests are about. But there has to be some kind of order, and they're not really targeting the protesters. They were targeting those that were actually looting and causing problems.
Okay, but
it's when it goes from peaceful protest. It's when it goes from peaceful protest to destruction of property that it becomes a problem. Nobody is denying, and don't get me wrong, there are police that will do this in certain areas. They will. And we know that there's injustices as far as the minorities are concerned. Please don't get me wrong. And the system needs to change. And this is what the protests have proved. But taking it too far is only going to hurt the cause. It's not going to change anything. If they're still out there, they're still doing it, and they're still threatening to burn down buildings and stuff like that. You're now starting to hurt the cause. You're not advancing it.
But at the same time, you have to look at what led up to these riots.
I'm not saying, yeah, we know that. We
a
understand
riot.
that. We understand it. We
Like,
understand it. That's what we're saying.
well,
We understand it.
I
You've been heard. It's been heard. It's been heard. But
but
now
where
it's
I
going too far.
that
Sasha,
we were
please, let me finish.
and
Let
then
me
all of a
finish.
sudden we get
Sasha, let me finish. Okay? Nobody is denying that there is injustice. That's what the protests were for. But now it's over 100 days. You are now, anybody who is out there and doing and rioting and doing stupid things like hitting that bloke in the head, okay, you're not doing the cause any good, and you're giving them the ammunition they need to come after you. Do you understand what I mean?
Okay, I don't disagree with that, but what I'm trying to say is before it ever got to this looting and rioting and all that, look what the police have done to stop the protest.
Yeah.
Just where and I'm not going to say the name of the city that I protested in, but the city that I protested in, it was 4:00 in the afternoon. We are a peaceful demonstration. Nobody's breaking nothing. Nobody's fucking up nothing. We turned the corner by the jail. All of a sudden, the sheriff's office and the police department start shooting and throwing tear canisters at us and all of that stuff. When they did that, you know what? You already made a bunch of mad people even madder. So that's when that city got fucked up.
Yeah, but also when you had that protest though, was there a curfew in? Was there COVID?
No, it wasn't.
I mean,
no
it doesn't.
curfew.
Okay, I'm just asking. But you know,
But then I
the
have
other
a
thing
question.
is,
A curfew be legally enforced when you're protesting. Like, I mean,
Yes, it can.
It can
could,
be.
Of course it can. Of course it can.
But they could put a curfew every night and say you can't
And they did.
protest after this time.
And they
Correct,
did.
and they did.
And they did because people were looting, they were rioting, they were stealing, going into stores. How does stealing a TV from a big box store
I don't
contribute to the cause of freaking
What I do agree
police
with,
brutality?
what I do agree with, and I don't care, and I've said this from day one, and I'll say it again. I don't want the people that are tearing shit up to go tear up the little mom and pop small shops or the Target or the Walmart. If you want to fuck something up, go fuck up the police department. Go fuck up the libraries. Go fuck up the town hall. Go fuck up the jail. Don't go fuck up the.
But that's not going to get you anywhere.
restaurants.
That's not going to get you anywhere either, because if you fuck it up, okay, then you give them an excuse to come after you. You're not getting it, okay? We're not denying that there's a problem. What we're denying is what we're saying is now, if you go and do that, you're hurting the cause. You've been heard. Do it peacefully. Don't keep going out on the street. There's no need to keep going out on the street. If you do it quietly. Do it. And people are only out there because they're bored. They've got no jobs. They've got nothing else to do.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You know, so there's a whole lot of factors that are involved in this. But the bottom line is this: if people are still going out and looting and burning things down and causing problems, that's when the cause has gone out the window, because it's now been 100 days since it's happened. Yes, it blew a fuse, but now there's other problems along with it, and people are getting out of hand.
Hold on one second. Let me add one thing also. How do you separate the legitimate protesters from the antagonizers who are throwing bottles and rocks?
But that's not my job to do.
Exactly.
Okay, but from a law enforcement perspective, okay, can you just put yourself as a police officer in that situation? Okay, you are holding a line because you know that there's a likely to be violence occurring because there's high tensions, all that kind of stuff. Okay, it's issues that get people really pissed off. So when you start getting fucking bottles thrown at you in a crowd, and you can't find the specific individuals, I mean, the assembly overall is no longer peaceful, and it can be declared a riot.
Well, I mean, I beg to think differ. I mean, I'm sorry.
Based on what, though? Let me ask you a question.
I ask a question, Sasha?
Plain devil's advocate. How do you expect the cops to extract those people from the crowds?
That's their job. That's not my job.
And exactly, and that's what they're doing.
No,
you're mixed in with them.
what they're doing though is they're taking the right away from everybody.
No, they're
based
not.
on
No,
based
they're
on
not.
a few.
Wait, the statues that are being destroyed aren't they like the slave owners and the Confederate guys? I'm looking at the comments because I'm just because I can't comment because I'm not on Facebook. So
They are.
Sasha, can I ask a question? All the damage that's being done, who's going to pay for it? The taxpayer will end up
We
paying
the
for it, I'm
legal.
assuming.
Well,
Insurance will cover some. I'm assuming the taxpayer is going to cover a fair bit of it. And that's money in the future that could have gone to communities to help.
But it won't. That's the problem. It won't in America. In America, we're too busy militarizing our police departments. We're too busy arming police departments with stuff that's unnecessary instead of investing in community programs that are gonna help people that are in minority populated areas that have struggles. Instead, the city that I live in get new police cars like every 2 years.
Sasha, let me tell you something.
What do they
Okay.
need new police cars for?
I'm wondering who's
Okay,
paying
let me
to clean up
tell you
the mess.
something.
That's what I'm wondering. Who's going to pay to clean up the mess?
Let me tell you this. Okay, I don't know if you don't know who I am. I'm a law enforcement officer in the state of Georgia. Okay, let me ask you this: have you ever been in fear for your life because you thought somebody was going to shoot you from inside a house on a domestic violence call? Let me ask you: have you ever had that happen to you?
For that? You want me to answer that?
No.
Yeah,
Because
I have.
I know you haven't.
You know I haven't? So you know my life history then, right?
You're not.
Nobody's asking who would you have rather respond.
No, he asked me, have I ever been outside of a house in fear for my life on a domestic violence call?
I said that somebody was going to shoot you from inside the house on a domestic violence incident.
You said what?
I said, have you ever been in fear for your life that somebody was going to shoot you outside of a house on a domestic violence incident?
You mean like you respond to a domestic violence call and one of them have a gun and you're scared? Yes. I was the MP on Fort Bragg.
Then you should know why the police need tools like AR-15s and stuff like that, because people, they will barricade themselves, they'll do all kinds of stuff, and we got to keep each other safe, and we got to keep the community safe. I mean, if we got people up in the houses with all kinds of shit, we got guns and sometimes some of these people got improvised explosives, whatever it is.
Well, I mean, I just don't agree with it. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it.
And you are. But when you say the militarized and police, what do you think's unnecessary the police have?
I mean, we shouldn't be buying police officers new patrol vehicles every 2-3 years. What do they?
Do you know how many miles they put on those vehicles?
It doesn't matter if it runs. What do they need a new one for?
Because they actually do a cost analysis each year of your vehicle.
I answer why real quick. They're American cars. They're pieces of shit after 2 years.
Well, there's that too. But they do they do a cost analysis. Is it more effective to replace the car or repair the car? And there comes a point in that vehicle's life where it's more effective to replace it than it is to repair it. Look at that video that we played earlier of Josh. That guy's driving like a 2001 Crown Vic. Now, granted, it's a small agency, but I mean, you have to.
And that's what all of them should have.
Sasha, if they didn't get there on time,
all the best new Chargers and the best new whatever, they don't need it. They don't.
They're stripped down. They're not the best.
Why do they need fucking new Explorers or new Tahoes every fucking year? They don't.
They're not.
I don't know any police department that gets new cars every year.
That'd be sued.
Yeah, I got no problem with getting new cars. I think that's a good thing.
Right.
The tanks maybe kind of, yeah.
Well, Ford also stopped making the Crown Vic. Ford replaced it with the Explorers, the police edition. And like I said, they're stripped down versions. Now, don't get me wrong, a police vehicle costs between $60,000 and $70,000 fully equipped. But I mean, a pistol, you're in the military, Sasha. A pistol is an offensive weapon, not an offensive weapon. So if someone pulls a rifle on me, I'm pulling my pistol to get away to find a bigger gun to shoot back with. So you should know that being in the military.
Okay, well, I'm just thinking based on my experience with law enforcement. And
after 100 days, you're only hurting yourselves now.
And
I'm not over there. I don't understand what's going on, and I haven't lived your life or walked in your shoes. But I just think now, when you see that poor innocent bugger getting his head kicked in on the ground, it's only the innocent getting
what
hurt
about?
now.
And I don't agree with that. But what about the fucking girl in Kentucky that was shot doing executing a no-knock search warrant? I mean, them cops still aren't in jail. Why? So
her name, okay, Breonna Taylor. She was not innocent. She was not innocent. Her name was on the warrant. Somebody was shooting from in the house. In fact, the police, they didn't use the no-knock exception on her house. They knocked, and they got shot at from inside.
Well, if
so
that's
of course they're going to shoot back. Now, should she have died? No. But whoever her boyfriend, I think it was, that shot, I mean, he's already put her life at risk.
Okay, but that's not it. Like, to me, it's not her shooting. It's that's like me. That's like I'm using an analogy. That's like somebody breaking in my house, right? And let's say my neighbor's getting out of the car, and I go to shoot the person that's breaking in my house, and I shoot my neighbor. So I'm not going to be charged? No, I would be charged.
There's a different story, though. So
No,
what
how?
you're saying, Sasha, is you expect a cop to walk up to a door. Let me finish. You expect a cop to walk up to a door, take fire from behind the door, and not return fire. You're shooting outside into what you can see. These officers had no idea who was behind that door, except someone was shooting at them.
Well, I mean,
it's sad this young lady was killed.
I still haven't seen the body cam footage.
I'm sorry, but I didn't hear you.
I said I still haven't seen the body cam footage.
I don't think anyone has.
So I don't know how we all can sit here and come to assumptions of who shot first and whatever. I'm just saying the district attorney, who I'm sure has seen the body cam footage, dropped all the charges. So
I don't. I mean, is the policing perfect? No, by any means. But in the same token, like I said, you asked how the police are supposed to handle rioters and protesters by giving the tools they have: OC spray, rubber bullets, LRADs. Those are all less than lethal. Are they pleasant? Absolutely not. But they disperse crowds.
Okay, but then, guys, I think we're gonna have to ramp it up here. Kate wants to get this uploaded and start a premiere on YouTube at some point. So
who the hell's Kate?
Who the hell's Kate?
What's
been going almost 2 hours, so I think it was a good show.
It's a very good show.
Issue to start with, but
Any final thoughts?
I still have.
I just hope it all settles down in Portland and everyone. I hate innocent people getting hurt, and I hate innocent businesses getting trashed. I just hope it settles down there as soon as possible.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, because I want to come back.
Somebody posted earlier, we went from mocking Josh's man boobs to talking about violence and protests.
Yeah.
Got a little derailed, but it's okay.
I wanted to highlight a comment that Jessica said. That's actually pretty good. Real problem is people aren't working together to come up with real solutions. I mean,
Absolutely.
that's it right there. 100%.
Great comment.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah, that pretty much says it all.
No shit.
I want Jessica on my team for Sancho's game show.
Yeah, Sancho's in 5 minutes, right?
Yep.
World War II was a tie.
And apparently, Earth is bigger or further from the sun than Neptune.
That's right.
Where's Glitterbug?
And Jimmy
She's in Discord talking.
Yep.
beat fairies bot.
All right, Sunday night at 7. We should be back on YouTube with a little luck, and Kate will be there. So see everybody then.
All right, good night, guys.
Cheers.
Night all.
Good night.